Hello everyone. Hey guys. I decided to try something today. This is like the camera of my computer. On Thursday was a little bit laggy, so I'm hoping that this is going to help. The camera is just whatever. Hopefully the stream will be better. And thank you for joining me live, guys. This is the third live that we're having for the OWP challenge, the 1 week portrait challenge. It stops technically tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll have another workshop. I'm super happy. I've been working on it all week long. It's going to be a little bit different. We'll talk about the best ways you can achieve your goals as an artist with the time available to you. We all have busy schedule. It's really about making sure that the minutes that you spend on perfecting your skills are working to your advantage. So I have a bunch of tips on it tomorrow. And I want to say hi to everybody that is joining me. Where's the chat? I want to say hi to, I got Rim Joyce, Murali, Forever Zero Dragon, Original Sab Zero. Thank you guys for joining. These names, they crack me up all the time. You guys are really original. I don't know if I would find something as original as this one. Would probably be like David Beliveau, no space. Today I'm going to talk about details. Also, I took a few pieces that I saw in the community. Guys, so many great pieces in the community. I was just blown away. I want to show about details, how to do hair, how to fix a little bit the portrait once it's done. You know, if you want to add that 5%, that's going to make a huge difference. So I'll talk about that as well. Let me know if you hear me well, see me well in the chat. And I see people from the US. People want to say hi. Hey, Sandeep. Thank you guys for joining. Let's jump right in. Let's start this. Oh yeah, reminder, tomorrow's workshop is going to be at the same time, just tomorrow. It's all about Artist Guide to Surviving a Busy Schedule. Really, the tip that I'm going to give in that is the kind of tips that I apply on a daily basis. It's tips that helps me to get where I am as a professional artist much faster. So I know they will help you guys if you put them in practice. So that's for that. There's a link in the description below. But let's get started with this party. Here I have the beautiful work of F-Toache. Hopefully I said that correctly. Sorry if I butchered the name. F-Toache. Oh yeah, if you guys have a question, put a capital Q in front of it. I'll read all the questions. So thanks for sending me this work. This is gorgeous. I think what you were saying in the tribe is that you had difficulties with the hair. So I would love to try to help you with the hair. I think you had such great details for let's move that away. Such great details for the face, facial features and all of this. And the hair, definitely daunting here. I think what you need to understand when it comes to hair is that you have to see it almost as a structure made of like different like textures. So basically you already have like your curls, and the curls are working really well. I think this is good. But what you're missing is the depth. You're missing the darker spot on this illustration. And sometimes you don't want to go in details. You just want to kind of paint like zones. And I'll show what I mean here. So you're missing the darkest parts. I'm just going to take that brown here. And this zone here is definitely supposed to be darker. Even that zone here a little bit. We have this triangle right here. That's supposed to be darker. The face shadows are definitely supposed to be, to be darker. We have like all sorts of like little like spots in the haircut. This is supposed to be darker. This is supposed to be darker. Ultimately, you can do what I'm doing here, or you can do like just kind of filling up these spaces with maybe the lasso tool. I'll just do this to add some depth. And already these are just shapes, but it's add some depth. So I'm just going to continue just adding a little bit more of these at some places. Like supposed to have some here. I think even here we could put that darker. All of this around here. That's a bit chaotic here. Let's add that here. I might just add a little bit here, even though I don't kind of see it. I think this should be darker. Let's add that. So now we have a little bit more depth. And then it's a question of kind of like closing the gap in between all of this. I think the first thing that I would probably do is I'm just going to have a layer on top of that. And I might just add this kind of like an orange, it's like an orange glow. I might put that to multiply. Yeah, boy. Is that? Where am I? Oh, it's because of that. All right. It's a little bit laggy. Let me know if it's too laggy. I don't know why. I should have a good computer. Something with my computer that I need to check. Anyhow, let's undo this. And so yeah, I'm going to kind of add some orange a little bit on everything, like an orange red to some places, maybe a little bit more red, maybe a little bit more saturated. No, a bit more yellow actually. Whoops. More saturated. There's kind of like these different colors that comes from the shadows that we want to add. You know, like if I'm looking at the pictures, I'm talking about these zones right here. They have just more saturation in it, so that's super important to add them. So I'm going to add that here, that there, and just a little bit more, a little bit randomly. And after that, you'll see that what I'll do is I'm going to just add details on top. Reminding yourself that what we're trying to do is to kind of establish a good enough portrait in less time. So we don't want to lose our time into details necessarily. I'll take a top layer and I'm just going to take the sketching brush here and kind of see where we can add some more details. So we have these highlights at a few places. And I'm not necessarily following the illustration now. I'm just kind of the photography, just trying to see just a few places. And then I'll take the mixer brush tool and I'll just kind of brush a few at a few places. See, even here, I'm going to take the saffron brush and kind of add just a little bit more here. And so, yeah, I'll give you a before and after in a second. Once again, if you have questions, just put a capital Q in it. I'll take big questions afterwards. Like the way I try to build the hair to be quick and efficient is to kind of looking at just patches of colors, patches of value that I added just a little bit here. It was kind of a shadow. But we could maybe do this like that. All right, and so, Jesus, it's so laggy. That's annoying. So the camera didn't change anything. Let me move that away here. Let's put, what is this? That's a copy of this. Let's put it together. So we went from this to this, right? And so from there, I could add more details and just add a little bit more like smaller patches of shadows, because it's all a question of like really just going to like, all right, so there's like these tiny details that are basically just tiny shadows at a few places. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have questions in the chat. And I'm sorry for the lag. It's actually not helping me to draw. It's kind of annoying. Huh? My camera stopped working. Camera stopped working. Okay. Wow. All right. Sorry about that, guys. That's when things are live. I think we'll take out the camera. That's what's gonna happen. Let's take out the camera. All right, guys. No camera, but I'm still there. If you guys can hear me, let me know. All right. It is what it is. Sorry for the lag, guys. I try all day to actually fix it. And there's something in my computer. It used to be real good, and now it's working. All right, cool. So yeah, hopefully this is helping. Let's move on to the second one. So here we have the work of A. Samich. The portrait is really cool. The values are there. Proportions are not so far. It's really good, but the hair obviously is missing things. And I think the thing that's missing the most is just like a little bit more of like a touch of like gradients. If you take like the mixer brush tool and you just literally like kind of brush into the direction of the hair, it's kind of soften up like kind of everything. It's really a tool that once you know how to use it, it does miracles. So already that, whoops, I should have took it before and after. I won't be able to give you a before and after, but yeah, that's pretty good. And then you can add the details back, especially for like the jewelries. Could add like those highlights at the right places. I could also just add the shadows. Like you don't need to add so much, but just adding a little bit of a shadow here and there. Oof, that lag. Ugh. What is happening? All right. Sorry about that, guys, really. I was trying to have my computer fixed for the next one. So hopefully you see this is working pretty well. You just have to kind of brush into the sense, and you want to make sure that you don't lose everything. And if it becomes too soft, you need to come back and add some hard edges. That's super important. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm adding some hard edges, making sure that we have these locks of hair, getting inspired from the reference, but not necessarily doing exactly like the same thing. So hopefully this is helpful. Let me know in the chat how's the lag. I know it's terrible on my side. This is the work of GY Art. GY Art, thanks for sharing your work. This is looking great. I love the softness of it all. I think the only thing missing in these kind of things, if you feel like soft, once again, I'm going to show kind of the same thing. It's not so much about details, but about the right details at the right place. I think in your case, it's missing just a little bit of occlusion shadows. So let's see if I can just take a little bit of black. Maybe that's too dark. Let's just pick up this and go just a bit darker. I think that's going to be good. And we'll try to bring back, let me just kind of zoom in on this. I want to say hi to Jose and Nani that just joined. Hey guys. So where is that? That's there. So you want to just look at the illustration and just add, like I was saying, the right amount of details at the right places. So eyebrows, it's a good thing. Eyelashes, it's a good thing. The eyes, all of these places, if they have the right contrast, will attract the eyes automatically. And especially on a portrait, you want to have these places to be like very dark. Same thing with like the corner of the mouth here. It's going to add some depth. And then for the hair, unfortunately, I got so much lag, I just don't have the freedom of the movement. That's already a little bit better. And hopefully you guys see, sorry, I should talk so the camera is gone. Hopefully you guys see that. With adding just a little bit of dark places, yeah, boy, a little bit of dark places, it will, okay, it would add the contrast needed to kind of make it pop. All right, I don't think I'll be able to do another one. I think it's just too laggy. I'll have to fix that. Let's see what I had else prepared for you guys today. I had this beautiful pieces. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm sorry. I'll try to see if I can fix that for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have, like I was saying, we have the workshop. This is going to be a little bit different. This workshop is going to be about more techniques on how to apply to your practice, your daily practice. Now you probably saw that this week with the 1 week portrait challenge, having a step-by-step process really helps you to see progress as fast as possible. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you tips that you can apply on a weekly basis all year long and see the same kind of results towards bigger goals, such as painting from imagination, for example. We're also going to talk about why I'm not opening the doors of Illustration for Imagination program this year, why it's a good thing. I'm actually going to show you guys what I did with it. I actually included in the Digital Paint Academy. We'll talk about this. I've been working on the Digital Paint Academy for like a year. I'm so excited about it. All of that stuff is coming. Let's see if the camera works again so I can just talk to you guys. No, it's still frozen. Yeah, boy, technology. All right, let's get back to this then. I want to say hi to everybody that joined, guys. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut this one a little bit short because the computer is lagging. I don't know what's happening. The camera froze. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to fix the computer now and have it ready for tomorrow for the workshop. Looking forward to see that. For the rest, I'll see you guys inside the tribe. Keep on posting. We'll also have the winners for the OWP challenge tomorrow during the live. So if you're excited to know if you're one of the winners, definitely join us. And so yeah, for the rest, guys, happy painting. Keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you soon.